Hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So the first, in my opinion, the first game at least, game of the season has officially started, and honestly it was quite weird. To put it nice, it was quite weird, it was quite strange. It was just the typical, what is even going on here, the typical, well, the season is back, the typical, what am I supposed to say kind of game. It wasn't too bad, I thought overall, it was pretty okay game, you know, for being the very first game of the season. I felt like that we could have certainly done better. I didn't feel like we were that bad, but Hoffenheim obviously being a very good team. I thought their approach was just very aggressive, which is unlike them. Just, you know, attacking, not in terms of football, in terms of attacking the players. So that to me was just a little bit of a letdown, especially with Coman being injured. That is also a massive worry, a massive thing to look out for, because we don't know how long he's injured. Obviously, we'll get that news sooner or later. But I thought overall the game, we scored 3 goals, obviously conceded 1. The goal that we conceded, I don't even know how we conceded it, to be totally honest, because it just came out of nowhere. You know, it's like Javi gets the ball, loses the ball, and then like the ball goes through. Boateng gets the ball, loses the ball, and then it just goes through. Zalazai takes a shot, and Neuer can't save that, and it's you know, at that point it's 1-1. I'm just like, how did this just happen? You know, our goal obviously came through Müller, which is nice to see, because Müller, obviously, he's been a player that has been criticised a lot. Now, the goal obviously came through a corner. And I thought, Müller, you know what, I want you to do well. I want Müller, like I said this before, I want him to do well, because if he does well, usually 9 times out of 10, we do well. So, seeing him score a goal in the first half was just very, very nice. And obviously, at the end, he scored a second one. But obviously the ref didn't give that, considering the ref thought, you know, the VAR, through VAR, he thought, oh, that's a handball. You know, if the ball comes at you like, you know, 100 kilometers an hour, you're just going like, yeah, apparently that's a handball. You know, that's intentional. So I can't complain about that, because if that would have happened to us, I would have been like, you know what's going on here? That's a handball. Come on. I mean, it wasn't really, but still, you know, it's one of those things where if it goes against you, you'll say that's never ever a handball. If it goes for you, say, of course, you know, I can't say anything. It's the same with the penalty, really. With the penalty that Ribery gets for us, you know, is it a penalty? No, it's not. The guy Ribery just straight up just jumps in and just like, and just lets himself go. But I'm not here to complain, alright? Because ultimately we had one decision go for us and we had one decision go against us. So I guess it kind of balances out. I thought overall the referee, very card happy, which I am actually glad about. But I also felt like he was bad I wouldn't say equally bad for both teams. I felt like, you know, we had a lot more decisions going against us. Which is quite ironic to say, especially when you have a goal or penalty essentially go for you. But I still think overall, you know, more decisions went against us in the grand scheme of things, just because, you know, Hoffenheim, they were so involved in fouling our players. So just from that perspective, you know, there is a lot of things that the referee could have changed, perhaps, you know, given cards perhaps earlier, or been much more stricter and just guiding the game as well. So there's a lot of things that I felt like the referee could have done different. But I'm not here to complain about the ref. I'm here to talk about the game. So third goal came from Robin. Robin, quite, you know, technically he should have gotten the second goal as well, but he was in the box. VAR obviously decides that he was in the box, so, you know, penalty has to be retaken. So Lewandowski then scores, which is kind of ironic, considering I was like making a joke about like, when was the last time Lewandowski missed a penalty, because he misses like 1 penalty every 6 years or so. So it's glad to see that technically he's still not missed this season, so that's nice to see. But yeah, Robin, you know, he comes in and he just thumps it in, like in the third goal. He just blasts it in. Like, he's looked sharp when he came on. Obviously, with Coman out, you know, you have to rely on the old players that were supposed to be being replaced this season, you know, and then have the young players take over. That's not really the case right now. So the season has already started off in a weird way. I mean, a positive result is always a positive result. But then again, seeing that Coman is injured, which we still don't know how long, but seeing that that's the case, you know, it's also a negative game. It's also a negative day. And ultimately, we'll just see. I mean, we'll just see how the season progresses. Overall, it's a very good start against a very tough opponent. So I'm just very, very glad the way we played today. I'm very glad that we won today. And overall, it's onwards and forwards. That's basically all I'm going to leave you guys with. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.